Welcome back to the channel, everyone. In today's video, we'll be discussing an important topic for Indian travelers, students, and expats in 2025, the safety risks they might face while living or traveling across Europe. Europe is a popular destination for many, offering rich culture, career opportunities, and scenic beauty. However, with the changing social, political, and economic landscape, it's essential to stay informed about the potential risks. From racial discrimination and cultural tensions to pickpocketing and legal issues, we'll cover the key safety concerns that Indians should be aware of when traveling to or residing in European countries. Whether you're planning a vacation, studying abroad, or relocating for work, it's crucial to understand these risks and take precautions to ensure your safety. So, let's dive in and explore how you can stay safe while enjoying your time in Europe. 1. Racial discrimination and hate crimes. In Europe, some regions have seen a rise in far-right ideologies, leading to racial discrimination and hate crimes against minorities, including people of Indian origin. Countries like France and Germany have witnessed incidents where Indians were targeted due to their ethnicity or religion. While such occurrences are not widespread, Indian tourists and expats may experience racism or hostility, especially in areas with high immigration tensions. Awareness and vigilance can help mitigate these risks. Indians should stay within inclusive communities, avoid isolated regions with higher social tensions, and report any incidents to local authorities. 2. Terrorism and political instability. Terrorism, though rare, remains a concern in European countries like France, the UK, and Belgium, where attacks have occurred in crowded public spaces such as transport hubs and landmarks. Political instability and civil unrest in some countries may lead to protests that could turn violent, creating potential risks for expats and tourists. Indians should stay updated on local news, avoid protest areas, and follow government security advice to minimize risks in such situations. 3. Pickpocketing and street theft. Pickpocketing is a common risk for Indian tourists, especially in busy cities like Paris, Rome, and Barcelona, where crowded tourist spots and public transport systems are prime locations for theft. Tourists are often targeted for valuables, such as wallets, phones, and passports. Indians should take precautions by using anti-theft bags, securing their belongings in hidden pockets, and staying alert in crowded areas. Avoiding displaying expensive items can further reduce the chances of being targeted. 4. Cultural and religious tensions. Indians in Europe may face cultural and religious tensions due to rising anti-immigrant sentiment and nationalism in certain regions. Countries like the UK and France, with large Indian populations, may offer better support, but incidents of intolerance or prejudice are possible, particularly for those practicing Hinduism, Sikhism, or avoid confrontation. Building connections. Islam. To navigate this, Indians should learn about local customs, stay respectful, and within Indian communities can also offer a support network, making it easier to adjust to the local environment. 5. Healthcare accessibility and quality. Healthcare systems in Europe are generally good but vary by country. In major countries like Germany and France, public healthcare services are accessible, though wait times for non-emergency services may be long. Smaller or Eastern European countries may have less accessible healthcare, with language barriers posing challenges for Indian expats. It's advisable for Indian travelers to carry travel insurance or health coverage, as public healthcare may not be available to tourists in some countries. Knowing how to access emergency services and healthcare providers in the area is vital for managing health risks. 6. Language barriers and legal issues. Language barriers can create difficulties for Indian expats and tourists in non-English-speaking European countries, leading to misunderstandings in legal or emergency situations. Miscommunication with local authorities could result in fines or legal complications. Expats should familiarize themselves with basic local phrases and customs, and use translation apps when necessary. It's also important to understand local laws regarding immigration, residency, and work permits to avoid legal trouble. Carrying translated documents and seeking bilingual assistance can help navigate challenges related to language and legal systems. 7. Transportation and safety in public places. Public transportation in Europe is generally safe, but overcrowded spaces in cities like Paris and Rome can increase the risk of pickpocketing and theft. Indian expats and tourists should remain vigilant in busy metro stations, buses, or tourist attractions. Instances of verbal harassment or unwanted attention may occur, especially in crowded environments. Staying aware of your surroundings, using secure bags, and avoiding peak travel hours can help minimize these risks. In addition, knowing local safety procedures, such as emergency exits in trains or buses, is essential for preventing accidents or injuries. 8. Visa and immigration issues. Indian nationals traveling or living in Europe must ensure they comply with the region's visa and immigration laws to avoid fines, deportation, or future travel restrictions. Different countries have specific requirements for work, student, and tourist visas, and violating these rules, such as overstaying a visa or working illegally, can result in legal trouble. It's crucial to maintain up-to-date documentation and follow local immigration policies to prevent issues. Indians should research visa rules, seek guidance from local embassies, and avoid overstaying to ensure legal compliance and avoid penalties. 9. Economic vulnerabilities. Economic challenges in certain European countries may affect job security for Indian expats, particularly in regions facing economic downturns or high unemployment rates. Countries like Greece and Spain, with weaker economies, may have fewer opportunities for job stability. In industries with high demand for labor, such as construction or hospitality, Indian workers could face exploitation or poor working conditions. Expats should secure fair contracts, stay informed about the local job market, and maintain a financial safety net. Understanding local labor laws and seeking professional legal assistance if needed can safeguard against job-related vulnerabilities. 10. Natural disasters and environmental hazards. While Europe is relatively safe from natural disasters, certain areas are susceptible to environmental hazards like wildfires, floods, and earthquakes. Countries like Greece and Italy, located near fault lines, face seismic activity, while wildfires are common in parts of Spain and Portugal during hot summers. Indian expats and travelers should stay informed about weather warnings and have an emergency evacuation plan in place. Ensuring that they have the right insurance coverage for natural disasters and understanding the local emergency procedures will help mitigate these environmental risks. Being prepared for such events can enhance safety during travel or residency in Europe.